He is Charles Peanut Tillman. How are you, Charles?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. When did you decide to hang him up? When did this happen?
I don't know, man. I just kind of woke up one day and was like, I think I'm done. I'm tired. Don't want to do a training camp. So, yeah, let's go and call it a day. Monday seems like a good day. I think I'll do it today. I just kind of made the decision.
Well, and then you decided to shoot a video, right? I mean, that looked like you.
I shot the video, so I knew I wanted to do it in Peanut fashion,
Yes.
and
Nice.
everyone who really knows me knows that I'm a jokester. I like to have a lot of fun, and I figured, my partner in crime, Spice Adams. Y'all need to follow him on Twitter. At
Oh,
Spice
I do.
Adams.
I already do.
He is hilarious, and he kind of came up with the idea, and we shot the video with his camera, and he edited everything, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then I had former teammates, Jerry Azuma, Jason McKee, Adrian Peterson, Alex Brown, Roman Harper. Everyone was involved. Everyone got involved, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I mean, it did look like you had a lot of fun, but this also looked like you did this over a span of weeks, right, Charles? Like you must have been thinking about the idea of doing this.
The way I did the way we did it was, I just changed up my shirt. I made it seem as if we did it over a span of weeks, but I just changed up my shirt.
That's it.
That was a little Hollywood.
Okay.
A little Hollywood trick I learned.
Okay. Wardrobe changes.
My clothes.
Wardrobe changes.
Wardrobe change. Yeah, man. That's all it was.
Yeah.
It confused everybody, which it apparently worked because you think it took us a long time. So yeah, job well done.
Now, in terms of confusing everybody, does that also include the people on the drive-through line? Oh, I think that was Spice that was in the car that you ran through and then knocked his food order out as he was receiving it, right?
Yeah,
I noticed that.
I mean, it probably took about 2 days to shoot.
There you go.
More, yeah, he's actually in the White Castle's Hall of Fame. True story. God's the honest truth.
What are you? Hold on a second.
Castle's Hall of Fame.
What?
Yes, he is in the Hall of Fame for White Castles. I kid you not. When we went up to the White Castles in Gurney, he has a phone number. He has the corporate headquarters phone number. And he was like, hey, I just called headquarters. We can go up to White Castles now and just shoot the video. I'm like, what? Who the hell has corporate phone number to White Castles? But Spice Adams does.
So there is an actual hall or a Mount Rushmore for the sliders, and he's in that.
Yes.
Oh, my
He
gosh.
is in that. Yes, sir. I believe they're in Ohio. I don't know what part of Ohio, but I do know that they're in Ohio.
Well, me being a Michigan guy, I try to stay out of that state as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Peanut?
I didn't know you were a Wolverine.
I am that, sir. I am that. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, hey man, I went to Louisiana Lafayette.
I know.
You should have came to my school. Red and white, baby. You mess around and get fat and get you one of them little Cajun women, and you just be in heaven, man.
See, if I had only gotten that information back in 1985 when I was looking at schools.
Oh yeah,
Peanut.
They can cook. That gumbo, some of that etouffee. Come on now.
I love it, Charles.
And then you probably sound like Jake DeLone. You probably sound like him.
Yeah, I'd have that Cajun accent. I still have that New York accent that comes out.
I love it when I go back down there. I miss the accent. I absolutely love them.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're nice and relaxed over this whole decision. You don't think around week 4, week 5, you'll be watching the action and you get an itch of any sort, Charles?
I'm sure I might get an itch, but that's all it'll ever be is just an itch, just a little itch.
Did any of it?
I'm real content with what I did, man. I've had a long, glorious, joyful career. I've had a ton of fun. My teammates, my coaches, fans have supported me on and off the field, and I'm so blessed by the amount of love and the attention that I'm getting. The outpour of people's thank yous have been truly amazing. And yourself and everyone else just tweeting stuff out, want me to come on their show, like damn, I must be important. I thought I was kind of irrelevant, I didn't want to I just figured I'd do the little video and just call it a day.
No, come on now, Charles.
It's cool though, man. I'm enjoying it, and I'm humbling taking it and taking it all in, and yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to the retirement life. Before you called or before I called you, whatever, I'm braiding hair, getting my daughter's hair ready.
Nice.
I got 3 girls, so you know I do hair now.
That's fantastic. Well, I would ask you to do mine, but I don't need that sort of service. So, to what do you owe your uncanny ability to knock a football loose?
Thinking outside the box. I never possessed the hard-hitting strength of linebackers of a Thomas Davis or a Luke Kuechly or a Brian Urlacher or a Lance Briggs. Like, I never possessed that quality, and I was a guy who just thought outside the box. Well, if I can't separate the man from a ball, well, damn it, I'm going to punch it out. And that's what I started to do since day one, my first game. I got my first forced fumble, and just just went from there.
Who was the first forced fumble you forced one off of? Do you remember?
I can't. Don't quote me now. Don't tell nobody this. Okay. It might be Terrell Owens, but I'd have to look at the tape again.
Okay, that's a good one though. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one to strip it from. So
I just know it was someone from the 49ers. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
I think it might have been T.O.
Okay. Chris Brockman's looking it up right now here on the Rich Eisen Show. I've got Charles Peanut Tillman
2003.
Here. 2003. He's looking it up right now. He's looking it up.
First game of the season. I'll give him a little clue.
Okay.
I'll help him out.
There we go. There's Charles Tillman here on the show. So what's going on with Odell Beckham and Josh Norman? I mean, you were there that day. What happened that day with these two guys that we're still talking about it when Odell's talking to Esquire?
Hopefully when these two score off in September, I hope it's good competition. And when I say good competition, I mean the competition that Calvin Johnson and I used to have. We're two arch nemesis, but yet we knew how to compete, and we knew how to compete in a respectful manner. I didn't dislike him or hate him or anything like that. I just wanted to go out and dominate, and he did the same thing. He won a couple of battles. I won a couple of battles. But at the end of the day, it was about respect, and I respected him, and he respected me. I actually have a Calvin Johnson jersey in my basement right now, my man cave. And hopefully that those two can get to that one day. Hopefully it'll be September. I don't want to see fighting and cheap shots because that's not good for anyone. Definitely not good for the game of football.
But what was going on in the field? Did you go up to Josh? Did you go up to Odell that day and just basically say, what's going on, guys? Let's play football.
I think they just the competitiveness. They lost their cool. We all have a limit, and they went to a place that they probably shouldn't have gone to. And I necessarily don't think Josh did anything wrong. That was just, Josh has been like that since he's been playing. Mm-hmm. He talks trash. He gets in your head. And I think he got in Odell Beckham's head. And Odell started, going for the head, going for the cheap shots. I know there were some words said about a baseball bat and people, he was threatened for his life. No one was trying to hurt that man. Nobody was hitting nobody with a bat. We weren't getting our swing on or anything like that. That was not the case at all. I think he got frustrated. We all make mistakes when we're frustrated, and obviously you saw the end result. He was taking headshots. So again, hopefully those two can resolve that and work out their differences on the field. And I just hope it stays on the field and leave everything on the field.
We found out
it's great for media, though.
Hey, look, Charles, and you are going to be part of the paparazzi now. And in that regard, let's.
No.
Oh, yes,
I'm not chasing nobody down. I'm not hanging out anyone's doorsteps and running with them.
No.
I'm not.
You're part of this now. If you're going to be doing a morning show, by the way, up against mine, so there's that. But let me just say this: you're going to have these takes. You're going to have these opinions. They're going to be asking of that of you at Fox Sports.
So how did I just do giving my opinion?
I liked it, Charles. I got to be honest with you.
Liked it?
Yeah, I think you did very well, and because I'm more of a nuanced guy. I'm not like, going to have a hot take, if you will, just for the sake of it. There's a lot of people in our business who do that. Quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm not Skip Bayless. I'm very low key.
Okay. I'll take that right there. Now, do we have the information for who he had the strip from?
We do.
Okay, what do you have? What do you got?
It was in the fourth quarter, week 1. 2003. It was on a punt, Charles, and Jimmy Williams fumbled the football.
Oh, Jimmy Williams. Okay. I apologize, T.O. I said don't quote me now, but yeah, okay.
No,
Thank you, Mr. Williams, for being my first victim.
there you go. But hot take, Charles Tillman disrespects Terrell Owens on the Rich Eisen show.
Correct.
Put that on a headline. Let's send out the video and take it completely out of context. Hashtag embrace peanut. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
See? Welcome to the media.
Make sure you don't put in my apology because I never apologized either. I never said I apologize, T.O.
Okay.
Make sure you leave that part out.
Charles, one last thing for you. We've been talking about it all show, not to bring us down, but I don't know if I'm breaking any news to you, but Dennis Green has passed away. And I'm wondering if there's anything that you might recall from some of the battles that you may have had with Coach Green. And obviously the Bears are who we thought they were, something that he's remembered for, Charles.
Yeah, that's news to me. I didn't know that. I've been watching Sports Center and all the other news shows. That has not come up one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah. Sorry to break the news to you here on the show.
You left me speechless right there. I don't. Yeah. Wow.
Do you have any memories of going against him or meeting him or anything like that?
When he was in when he was in Arizona, man, I can't even think right now. You messed me up with that one.
Sorry,
Rich.
Charles.
Wow. He wasn't that old. He was a young guy.
67 years of age. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
67 years of age.
Yeah, I would probably say, the Arizona game. That's probably my most, memorable moment. But I know he's done a lot of great things for his teammates, for his coaches, his teams that he's coached on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is just sorry.
I know, no, that's okay, Charles. Look, man, and that's part of the reason why you're doing what you're doing right there. It's life. You got to hug your family, hug your kids when you have that shot.
Yeah.
And braid your daughter's hair when you have a chance. Live life to its fullest, and you have done that. And Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner that you are, that's part of the reason, by the way, that people are knocking on your door, because the way you played, the way you conducted yourself, the way you do conduct yourself, and the fun that you have. So I just wanted to call and have you on the show and offer you congratulations, okay?
I so appreciate that from you, sir.
Oh, you are most welcome. And now when you're out here in Southern California doing your thing, we got to get you in studio here on the Rich Eisen Show. Okay, Charles?
Yeah. So now that we're like going against each other, we could have like anchorman fights,
Yes.
My network versus your network. You have your top crew. I'll have my top crew. Well, we'll just kind of, get our UFC on.
Right. Well, you've got Carissa Thompson, and I've got Marshall Falk and Mariucci. You've got Coward, who I think fights a little dirty, Charles, so be careful.
You might be able to take him, though. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll figure that one out. But I come out of the smoke every single Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern and 6 o'clock out here Pacific. So I'll see you on the tube.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Okay, Charles?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You got it. You bet. That's Charles Peanut Tillman.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.